Hello guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So it's Monday, so we've got a little mixed media project today, and I'm going to make some botanical journal cards just to put in my stash. I've used quite a lot of my ephemera, so I just thought we'd just have a little play today. I watched a video by what's the lady, Rach from Rach and Bella Crafts. It was an older video, and she made some which has inspired me to have a go. I've got this is just a piece of card that I've die cut wildflowers from. I'm going to use that as my stencil. I'm using, these are just book pages from the Edith Holden books. I've got lots of them left from when I made a journal last year. You can use anything. You don't have to have these, use whatever you've got in your stash. So I'm using them. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to round all my corners on my journal cards. I just think they look a bit nicer rounded. Okay, so I've rounded my corners. I'll tell you approximately, I've not cut them all the same, I've just used what paper I had. I've missed a corner there. They measure approximately 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. That's approximate. Okay, so first of all we're going to put a little bit of colour on them. So I've just got this messy, actually this is just a plastic folder that I've just opened out. It's great for inking on. I've got peeled paint, distress oxide. I'm going to spritz. I'm just going to do the smushing technique. I'm going to put my papers in and just put some colour on the back. Like so. I like this paled paint. I think it's one of my favourite colours in the oxides. Well, especially in the greens. Right, let's just spritz that again. Yeah, this is just one of your plastic folders that you store your papers in. I've just cut it open. It makes a great messy mat. Nothing sticks to it. Okay, and then this one. Just grab a piece of kitchen towel. Right, I'm just going to put my heat gun on and just dry off that ink. Okay, so that's the green dry, the peel paint. Next I've got wild honey. Just going to do the same again. This is another nice colour, another one of my favourites. I'm just going to put my cards in. They go nice together, the peeled paint and the wild honey. There's that one. Okay, I'm just going to dry off again. So the last colour that I'm going to use is my walnut stain. Quite dark, this one, and I'm going to use a bit of acetate this time because I want to be more in control of where I'm putting the colour. So I've just got a piece of acetate and I'm just dipping it in. Don't want too much brown, just a little bit in the background. This just gives you a bit more control, rather than just dipping it all in, I find anyway. And then this last one, just wanted a little bit of brown on. Right, I'm going to dry off again, guys. Okay, so that's my ink dry. So I'm going to come in with some texture paste next. I'm using this one, Stamperia Volume Paste. Now my original plan was to put some paint in with the texture paint, some gold and some green, to stencil the flowers on. But I think I'm going to do it white because I think the contrast will look nice on these book pages. Let's have a little look and just see. So let's put one of the flowers on. I'm just going to hold my... I always keep my negatives off my die cuts. I don't even know whether this will work, but it's worth a try. Because they're just sat in a... Oh, lovely. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them white. I think that'll be a nice contrast. Like I said, I was going to mix it with some gold and green paint, but I'm going to leave them white. So there's one. Let's do this next one. Yeah, always keep your negatives from your die cuts because you can use them as stencils, as you can see here. Yeah, I like that. Right, I'm just looking for somewhere to put them to out the way, then I don't smudge them. Right, what's next? This one here. This is a bigger one. This is a new texture paste. This was recommended to me. I've never used the Stamp Area one before, but I bought some and it seems to be really nice. Isn't that lovely? I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then the next one, I can't remember which ones I've done. Right, we've not done that one. I can actually see where I've put the texture paste, to be honest. A little bit on the back of my knife. I'm going quite generous, quite thick, so it covers everything. Oh, right, next one. I'm just trying to find places to put them while they dry off. This one here. Yeah, I've got a folder full of negative die cuts. I just keep them all because they come in handy to use as stencils. I even use them in my journals, to be honest, as ephemera pieces. Yeah, there's that one. And the last one is this one here. Let's just put that over there. Right, let's do this last one. And the good thing is you don't have to go and scrub your stencil because it's paper. Well, it's card actually, it's not paper. Yes, I like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my heat gun and just going to dry off. I do prefer to leave texture paste to dry by itself, if I'm honest. But for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to dry it off with my heat gun. So I'll be back in a minute, guys. Okay, so I have put some coffee dyed paper on the back and I've stitched around them. Just put them the right way up. I'm going to leave some of the threads hanging. I'm just going to cut them off a little bit. And I'm just going to go around them with my ink. I'm going to stick with my walnut stain just around the edges. Okay, so I've inked around all my edges and I've got some die cuts here. These are from the Tim Holtz Wildflowers. Just see, I've got a few different colours. I'm just going to get them out and yeah, let's put some on here. Maybe do a different colour for each one. Maybe. Oh, they're coming out. Just put them there like that. Okay, let's have a look. So yeah, I think I'll use a different colour if I've got 6 different colours. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got enough there. Just thought it'd be nice to get these out and use them because they've been die cut forever and a day. So let's put one of these on there. That's that colour. I mean, I could even put more than one on, but I'm just going to put one on. I do like the way that white texture paste looks. It would look nice coloured as well, you know, if you wanted to use your watercolours over it or ink over it or paint over it, acrylic paint. You could do whatever you wanted to. Oh, I like that one. Let's have that one there. The pink one. It's nice to use these because they've been sat in that box, oh, for couldn't tell you how long. I spent a good few hours last year die cutting. And I've never hardly used them. I forget that they're there, to be honest. I was having a sort out yesterday and seen them on my shelf. Let's get that black one out. I do like black. Right, let's have a look what other colour we've got. Purple. I'm trying to see if I've got all the same flowers to use. And that'll be nice. Yeah, I think that's that one, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, I've got one tangled up there. Yeah, purple. Okay, and then we've got this darker blue, and we've got a, let's have the lilac. I like the lilac. See if I've got one the same. No, I don't think I've got the same die cut there. Let's just have a look at another one. It doesn't matter, I suppose. It doesn't have to be the same. Let's have a look in these pink ones. They're all tangled up. Is that a dark? Yeah, that's a darker pink than that one, I think, isn't it? So we'll use that. Let's have a look in this blue one, what we've got. Yeah, there's a blue one. So it's just that one. I could do with another. I wonder if I've got one in this colour. Please have another one. And they're all matching. No, I don't think I have. Oh, what's in here? Let's have a look if there's any fell out in it. Oh, hang on. What's that one? No, I've used that colour, haven't I? I've got a green one. Oh, I think I might be in luck. Is that a green one there? No. Oh, I wanted them all the same. Can't be bothered rooting and getting dyes out now to cut another one the same colour. The same dye, sorry. Right, we'll have to just have a different one. We'll have to just have something purple on here. What should we have? See if we can make it similar. I don't suppose it matters really. Yeah, we'll just stick them purple ones on there. Let's just pop them in my basket. They're very fiddly, they all get knotted up. Right, I've got some glue here. Just looking for my fine tip applicator. Here it is. This is a Nouveau glue, and I bought the little I'll show you now when I get the lid off, little extender. It's just a fine tip and it's ideal for stuff like this. Let me just put them back in the box and then they don't all go everywhere. I'm going to sort them out when I finish this video. Right, let's glue these on there.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
So I've stuck on my flowers and I'm just going to stick on a little word just to finish off embellishing, and then we're finished. Let's find some words. Let's have nature. Discover, treasure, memories, adventures, and one more, and feel notes. Okay, so I'm going to stick these on. I'm just going to trim them down a little bit. They're a bit too big. Okay then guys, so I'm going to call them finished. I was thinking about putting some Nouveau drops on, but if I want to, I'll do it at a later time because they take a while to dry. So yeah, I've enjoyed doing them. I do like the white texture paste against the book page. And I think they'd look nice with coloured texture paste as well if you wanted to have a go at that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope I've inspired you a little bit to have a go. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.